MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Into the box steps the leadoff man Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
For Boston, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
This one's down to third. Longoria's there. Throw on to first, and Pedroia is set down to open up the ball game.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up for the Red Sox, number 70, and he's ready to take his first cuts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Pritchard waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third baseman number 40, Pablo Sandoval.
Striding in for Boston, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Scooped up. The tag, and he is out. Verlander on point to start this one. Nothing in the first for Boston. Tampa Bay coming up. You're watching MLB Network. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Chris Sale is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left and makes all the routine plays.
There you see Asdrubal Cabrera loosening up as he'll start us out in the home half of the first. The pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Michael Fish, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Cabrera stands at second with no outs. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside the throw. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A runner in scoring position with none out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line towards center field. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, Hero. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Number 71 shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Batting fourth, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jonathan Lucroy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in safely. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Up next for the Rays, number 26, and this will be his first plate appearance of the new year. snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. Two out with the man at first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Betts. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Number 50.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Carlos Correa waits on deck. The 3-1 takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Carlos Correa. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This will get foul for strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Into the box now, Fernando Encarnacion. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Fish is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all even at 1 apiece. So striding in, Ken Pritchard. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fielder, Ken Pritchard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 60 than to have you call that high fastball.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And 0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jason Esposito. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Grounded back up the middle. Correa ranges to his left. And that's out number one.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 38.
Up next for the Rays, number 38. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Swanson moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Sox Rays.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Pritchard at second with two down. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And strike three called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. One left for Tampa. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Striding in for Boston, number 71. He readies for his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Verlander deals the 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Gaylord Swanson. And he takes ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting number 50, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Tapped up the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. And it remains a 1-all tie. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Second baseman, Asdrubal
He's
Cabrera.
ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Fish.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Fish. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Betts ranging back. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys have full power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half through his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He swings and grounds it to short. To his right, Correa. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 70. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
70.
Here's the first pitch to him. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 40, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 50.
Striding in once again, Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Again, he sends it out of play. Verlander's ready. Here he comes on 2-2. Fouled away. Lucroy is over to take a look. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Fish waits on it, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready for another chance. Number 26 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 26.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hot shot down the line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Ken Pritchard. As he'll take a look at ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Into the box now, Jason Esposito as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take two strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, number 38, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit to third. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now the Red Sox DH, Fernando Encarnacion, will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Smoke toward third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the harder to play with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
That misses. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Encarnacion gets his lead at first, nobody out. Struck him out.
Now batting, number 71.
Digging in to try it again, number 71. Switch hitter batting left here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Gaylord Swanson.
Stepping up now, Gaylord Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way from Verlander. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Verlander pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The batter number 40, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays 1. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Reddick. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Drupal Cabrera. First offering on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2. is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Michael Fish. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Our score remains 2-1. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Pablo Sandoval.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Fish racing back at the track. Gone! A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Mark Startup is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Mark Startup. Now batting, number 50.
Stepping in now, Betts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
No outs, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 2-1 is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Carlos Correa will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Startup is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Fernando Encarnacion.
Digging in and looking for more, Fernando Encarnacion. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's now 3-1 Boston. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a slider on the inside for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lucroy is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Settling in now, number 26. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Pitch on the way. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Rays, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, number 71. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Bogaerts on at first. Nobody out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Hit back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Ready once again, Gaylord Swanson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lined hard toward right center. Reddick moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, number 70, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out, and the offering fouled away. Lucroy is over to take a look.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Liner towards second, and despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. Boston's out in front 4-1. Leading off the inning, Ken Pritchard, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Up around the face.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Swanson facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Casey Fiend is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Casey Fiend.
Into the box now, Jason Esposito. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now a pitch on the way. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Swanson has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 38.
Striding in once again, number 38. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that one just missed outside. Now the 2-0. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail it 4-1. Tom Wilhelmsen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Tom Wilhelmsen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Betts, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Number 50.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
In now, Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. He's right there, and indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. 8th inning now for the visiting Red Sox as they lead this one over their American League Eastern Division rivals. You get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Digging in once again, Fernando Encarnacion. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Has a look, now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. And the runner's breaking for third. In the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. And it's fouled away. Lucroy is over to take a look. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Encarnacion, base runner at first with 1 out. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
Hey. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Now batting, number 71.
Digging in to try it again. Number 71 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1 home.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Missed with a breaking ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Count remains full. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front 5-1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he fouls this one off. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Up next for the Rays, Michael Fish. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Runners on first with one down. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Ready with the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Evan Longoria. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Cabrera is off at first with two away. No offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Here now the 2-2. Soft liner to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. They're down here 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 55.
Ready for another shot now. Gaylord Swanson.
Center fielder, Gaylord Swanson.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Now batting number 50, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
2-0 now. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. Stepping in now, number 70. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Betts is on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pritchard has it in his tracks. 2 down.
The batter, number 50.
Digging in and looking for more. Betts. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready for another chance. Carlos Correa. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but foul. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Reddick. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Red Sox on top, 6-1.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's inside. 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Now batting, number 26.
Ready once again, number 26. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. None out, runners at first and second.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Esposito. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Diego Wolf takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Diego Wolf.
Number 38 will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set, and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Down 21.
Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1. Josh Reddick, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. 3-1. Fouled off. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit out towards second, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run score. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone. Two men are on with two men out. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Esposito rounds third and is digging for the plate. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as it's now a two-run game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just two now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go as Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. Now the 1-0. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. Betts is there. Makes the catch. And that's the ball game.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
6-4 the outcome today. The Red Sox slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Chris Sale earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rays, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.